Let's wake up, shall we? We're back. Alright. We have been on the path of a few remaining ship's log items, some question marks, and things that we have not yet found. I have been, trying primarily to find the Black Hole Forge, and failing spectacularly by forgetting, the importance of keeping your gravity boots on the ground when you are upside down. It's kind of important. It really is. So, I'm going to try something completely crazy here right off the bat. The first thing we've been after is that Black Hole Forge. However, I was just remembering, as I was considering this last night, that I think I am... Nope, that's the old settlement. Quantum Moon Locator. I think I'm misattributing this one to the one on Atoll Rock. I think I need to go to the one... It must be on Ember Twin? South Pole of Ember Twin? Let me check there real quick. Because I thought, I don't think we've missed anything there. But then I remembered there are two of them, and I never explored the second one. So let me see if I can find Ember Twin. And we'll get after that South Pole here. Just a quick curiosity before we head back to, me plummeting to my death with gravity boots. We'll get back there, don't worry. Alright, so that must be... North Pole. Let me try this one. That sure looks like it. Ah, lovely. Alright. So this is the second locator, and it may be just a bit of text here that I haven't picked up. This planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This is also of note, it disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of microscopic quantum mechanics. I agree, but our first step would be determining a method to track this phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. I found your note, Mallory. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. Me too. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. Not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timber Hearth as well. Timber Hell is not the name of the planet, but I tried. Okay. So that didn't update my ship log. How about over here? There is another scroll. And an old campfire. Lovely. Is this Gabbro's? Chert, of course. Gabbro is at Giant's Deep. Chert is here with the drums. I just misspoke. Property of Chert. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is this big rotating device for? What was it the Nomai were observing? I'd posit there is something special about the orange symbol on that device. Hal and the new astronaut's translator tool would be nice to have handy about now. Oh, it sure is. I hate to brag, but it's very handy. Huh, that was weird. I suddenly got hit with the gravity. Okay. Have to try to get back up there. Mm-hmm. And we'll set this down gently. guessing this'll probably do it. Timber hell is where the bad trees go, yes. Naughty trees. The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Anana, Burr, I just observed the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. I added a marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all of the phantom moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Is there a problem with the device? It's also possible that there exists a sixth place in this star system to which the phantom moon travels. Oh, you have keen eyes, my friend. So this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. Lovely. Is that, there we go, ship log updated. I was expecting that just a touch sooner. Let's see if that's it. Alright, doesn't say we have more to explore anymore. Lovely. Okay, so back to the Black Hole Forge. It does say you can get there from Ash Twin, like it has a arrow. Go to Ash Twin, you'll get to the Black Hole Forge. Also has a go to the Hanging City, you'll get to the Black Hole Forge thing. So those are interacting in some way. I'm wondering if I need to go back here and figure out what I'm missing first. And then the other one is this launch module. And I must just be missing a quick log or something at the construction yard too. Hopefully not a big deal. So, I've already wasted a couple of minutes here. But since that is all done on Ember Twin, let me try another bit of cleanup business. And hope that I'm not too late in the cycle for it. I'm not sure if it really matters. I think only the probe tracking module here descends to the core of Giant's Deep. I think the launch module it wants us to find should still be in orbit. I must have just missed it somehow when we were up there earlier. So nice to see you all in the chat there, existing and living your lives. I'm terribly sorry that work is being bothersome, and on a Sunday no less. How dare they? Alright. I'll just get snuggled up here. That's Giant's Deep. Now we just gotta wait for, launch modules to come winging by. I guess I should be going this way a little bit more speedily. Yes, yes. Match that velocity, do. I'll try to head right on into the landing platform. Easy does it. Gentle like a fawn, like a newborn fawn. I guess I'm going right down. Or else. I finally feel a little bit more in control of the situation here. The past couple of sessions of this, I felt wildly, unprepared. He says as he gets stuck in a small sphere. There we go. But I think we're finally getting back on track now, and I'd like to apologize for my hectic behavior of these last cycles. Probe tracking. We know that that one is down below. Control. That must be the one we saw, so let's try this way. Alright. So I guess I have to get outside and go through the window, perhaps, since it is cracked, is my thought. I've not seen any other cracks of exit, so to speak, so I must need to go around. Alright. How do I get out of here? That must be why I missed it. I didn't do the big George Clooney spacewalk. Why not go ahead and refuel while we're here? Be foolish not to. I will, however, leave my ship gravity locked down there. Okay, so I just need to figure out which one that was. Some way, somehow. Which one has the big crack in it? There we go. My flashlight was just too far away to be of use. Alright, that one's all shattered. I'm guessing that's where the tracking module was. The other one did not appear to be cracked, so it stands to reason that this one is cracked. This is just the time when some weird piece of space debris hits me, and I wing off that way into space, and I go, "Bye, George Clooney, bye. It was fun while it lasted." Oh, alright. It was a perfect tuck. So, we already know where that is. I may need it for the log, but let's grab these first. And we'll read up. Read our homework. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the canyon components. Nope, that's not what we're building here. Cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. 9,318,000 attempts later. The thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstances to go above. I see, and am I right to think that consequently we'll be ignoring that setting? This does sound awfully familiar, like we have seen it before, but maybe there's a second one we missed. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I will make some adjustments. I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. They very clearly put this in chronological order. It's like a tree. It grows, and then there's a branch, and that should be read before you get to this branch, but I keep skipping around. I need to realize there is a natural flow to this. Alright, take that one out. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once, anyway. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow, I would mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Okay, ship log updated. That might be it. That might be all I need, because I don't think these projection stones actually add information or ship log data. I think they're just visual learning tools. This one would have been important to note, and I didn't at the time. You can see the electric field, the water, and the coral outside of it. So we did find that tracking module later. It's interesting to note, too, that this statue's eyes are open, the one that's in the core inside of Giant's Deep. In the tracking module where we actually found the coordinates poking out of that projection goo. This one's eyes are open. I don't think it's synced to a person. I keep thinking that it might be Solanum. I think it's just synced to the tracking data. That's it. So it's synced to the goo, effectively. And when it fired and it said, the eye of the universe is at these coordinates, it saw that and transferred the memories back to the Ash Twin Project. So I'm finally realizing I don't think that is a third person. I think it's just the tracking data. Okay, so this is all broken. I won't be able to use any of the structure of that. So I'm guessing our ship log will now probably show us what we need to see. So we can head back out the crack. If I may be indecent with my verbiage for a second. And back to the ship. Let's check that log. After a quick refuel, of course. Some marshmallows in me? Perfect. We got it. So there is still a log or something at the construction yard. There's something at the hanging city, something at the vessel, and then we're still on the path of that black hole forge. While we're right here at Giant's Deep, let's waste the rest of this loop. I will try to find the construction yard here. Just slip down. Easy does it. Oh, I must have hit a tornado. Popped me right back out. Hello, Giant's Deep. It's been too long. I've missed you desperately. Alright, so that's Chert's Island. We are looking for the construction yard. Though, hey, well, or not Chert. Jeez, I keep getting them confused. This is Gabbro's Island. I'm not sure why I have like a a weird celebrity doppelganger thing going on with the two of them. Let me check in with Gabbro, because I've learned a little bit more, and he is in the cycle with me here. That's gonna get hit by a tornado, isn't it? I have a feeling. Oh well. Gabbro? How's it hanging? Literally, with the hammock situation? Okay. I think we got all that stuff. Let me see if there's anything new. And I found something. I found the Nomai masks inside the Ash Twin Project. Let's try that. You're saying the statues were made so memories could be sent back in time. I guess that makes sense, considering we both have our memories of every loop we've gone through. Wait, then it's just our memories being sent back in time to us, right? Then are we really experiencing multiple time loops or not? That's pretty deep. Like, maybe our consciousnesses have been through all these loops, but maybe our bodies haven't, because technically the loops never happened. Meaning we're receiving memories of things that will never happen to us. That's cool. It sure is, Gabbro. Hello again. Again? Alright, I reached the inside of Statue Island. Created those head statues to record memories. Yeah, I can see the Nomai doing that. Not sure what for, but it seems like their sort of thing. Do you think the statues are recording our memories then? Because I remember that one on the beach. The one on the beach went screaming into space and then perhaps died. Just gonna get over, oh, but that's not gonna work either. Just wanna make sure I'm on the ground. As long as I'm not floating above it, it's usually survivable. Like bending your knees during an elevator mishap, you know, that always works. Oh, haha. I forgot about that little feature. Looks like my ship survived it, strangely though. So that's good news. Alright. Hello again. Oh, come back, Gabbro. I miss you. Oh, water. You have got to stop it. Okay, I found your quantum poem. Is it his quantum poem? That's fantastic. Oh yeah, the one in the woods. I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? It works out to a good 24 poems. It was pretty fun. I loved it, Gabbro, and you're a genius. That's super cool. So he wrote those signs in the quantum glade on Timber Hearth. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture that just, like, shows up while your back is turned and scares the daylights out of you. Oh, Gabbro. Always trying to scare the daylights out of me. Okay. Probably got most of these. I carved out the ash twin, built a time loop device inside. That is wild. Now we know what's causing the time loop then, and if it's caused by a device, that must mean it had to be switched on, right? Huh. Hey, what do you think would happen if you turned off the time loop? Like, there's a part of me that thinks maybe you shouldn't, what with the sun blowing up and all. Then again, who wants to spend eternity being blown up by the sun? Well, I'm no time loop expert. I'm just going to sit here and ponder the intricacies of time and space. Maybe take a nap, too, if I feel like it. Oh, Gabbro, I absolutely adore you. Alright, let's see if we have time to find that construction yard. I think that's most of the new dialogue there. Alright. Here's the construction yard. So I'm just missing a log or something in here. I think there is I always neglect the fact that there is a landing spot on the other side of this rock. There we go. I'm always like, how are you supposed to land in here? Okay. Back on the construction yard, we just have something it's saying we did not explore. Let's see if we can find what. Okay, so we know that scroll is taken care of. Nothing interactable there. So I'm sure we've been on that one. Let me try coming over here, because it's more likely I would have ended up on that side exploring something and then gotten distracted or ended a loop. Let's see if it's over here, what I missed. Alright, we do have a projection stone on this side. I may need to walk over to the text wall. Doesn't seem like anything else. I hear a cyclone approaching. just in time. I'll just stay here until it's over, for my own safety. Keep my arms and legs inside the ride. Sploosh. Okay, I have a minute left. Hopefully I can find what I'm missing here. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, you take your time. That's fine. Alright. Let's see if this is it. Kanoi, Daz, and I were lifting the orbital probe cannon components into orbit. You should have seen it. We thought it was impossible. They convinced me to try to recreate the phenomenon myself. Definitely saw that one already. I remember the little pun at the end of it. Let's try this one. Oh, I hope I can get it. Those races against time. Nope, that's the last one. Okay, so I don't know what we're missing. There, that was it. Okay. 21 minutes 57 seconds ago, the long-range probe cannon successfully launched. So yes, 21 minutes and some. It's perfect timing. I'll see you in the next loop. We got it. Ha! Oh, the universe doesn't hesitate, and it exhibits no restraint as it takes and it takes. But we'll keep launching anyway. So at this point I'm thinking we might need to head back to the Hanging City. It was a very successful loop. We got what we needed to at the Quantum Moon locator, and at the construction yard, and at the launch module, I believe. That is a lovely touch in the headphones. You can hear what direction the end of the universe comes from. It's a lovely sort of finger in the wind mechanic there. Which way does the wind blow? Which way does the universe end today? So I'm somewhere up in the, I think, high 30s now, loop-wise. I'm on like 36, 37, something like that. For whatever that might be worth. Let's see. So the question is, do I go back to where we've been trying to get into the Black Hole Forge, or do I go to Brittle Hollow first? For some reason, I'm thinking I should go here. And so let's do it. Suit it up, see if we can head off to Brittle Hollow. There it is. Alright. Once we finish up these last couple of cleanup tasks, there's not much left but to try to end things in the way that I think the Nomai intend me to. We had discussed last time the full cycle. Now that we figured out how to get through Dark Bramble to the vessel, question, of course, is can I ever get through Dark Bramble to the vessel again? I have to see. So I want to get to the... I always forget if it's North or South Pole, but there's a lake shortcut. That should be the one. We'll get down on our shortcut to the Hanging City and see if we can see any signs from there. Okay, switch this back up just in case I need a quick exit. Hoping I won't. Alright, so I don't really need to worry about text and stuff. I just need to worry if we can find a sign to the Black Hole Forge. So I should be a little bit careful of ghost matter down here. I'm always forgetting. So I think I saw a sign for Black Hole Forge back around here. And I need to figure out what it is that I'm missing about the whole arrangement, as there does seem to be something. Alright, Black Hole Forge District has that recognizable symbol on it. So that's where we end up when we warp. That's what I keep falling off of back down into the black hole below here. And I have to assume there's some way to, like, not do that? Maybe, possibly? What symbol does this have inside? So sorry, I'm pacing back and forth. Alright, so that's melt water. 1 is school, 3 is eye. So these are just both melt water. I guess that's the level I'm at. And where is forge? I guess forge is just that. Maybe. Doesn't have a level symbol, it's just the roof. So we were up there at one point. We got above those, but I'm not quite sure how we pulled it off. And this is looking important, this thing here, but I don't know why or what it is. Black Hole Forge controls? Okay. This must be what I'm missing then. Yeah, wow, this looks important. Okay. Black Hole Forge controls. That'll do it. That is huge. Okay. So now it's on the ceiling there. I wonder if I can now teleport to that one. Can I walk right into it? You just need to raise it here first. Okay. So maybe I am gonna need that quick exit. Let's see. Alright, we might be on to something here. Let me see if I can get back to Ash Twin. And I need the 4th tower, which should be right after the Timber Hearth Geyser Tower. Ah, that lip always gets me. Sometimes you literally need to jump over it, instead of just walking like you'd think you'd be able to. But that's okay, that's one of those quantum secrets. Watch your toesies. Quantum secret number 6. Alright, Ash Twin, 4th tower. Let's do this. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm super, super happy to have that raised. Now I did not even know that was a part of it. But now we're on the right track. Alright, I see the second tower just peeking out of the sand there. So we should be just in time. That'll be the timber hearth, and then we're just waiting for the one beyond it to be revealed by the sand. At that point, I'm hoping we should be able to get there. And then we can check our log again. In fact, while we're waiting here, let me check what we found on Hanging City, see if that was actually it. Yes, nothing else to find in Hanging City now. Still says we have something in the old settlement. A log or something. But we should be on the right track now. So the only other thing is the vessel, I guess. Old settlement, vessel, we got all the others. Ah, I feel accomplished. Thank you for your patience in bearing with me. Oh, hello and welcome. So excited for the end here. Yes, I think we're getting close, unless I'm completely missing something. I think we have our 3 pieces. And I don't even know remotely what's going to happen. The whole quantum moon thing, and Solanum, and the mystery of the interloper, and their unfortunate death of the Nomai, etc., has all been much more impactful than I was expecting. I was like, oh, it's a cute little game about space. Won't this be fun? And I have felt feelings for these little folks. Oh, time and again. Alright, I think this is the one we're looking for. So I'll just park in front of it, or rather I'll park off to the side, because even though I don't think we'll need the ship again, I don't want to lose my ship. See if that's close enough. Yeah, should be fine. Alright, and it's just a question of suit oxygen, but as soon as we transfer to the Black Hole Forge, that won't be a concern, so I'm going to go out. We should have a couple of minutes for messing around. There's something so lovely about Solanum specifically, I agree. That sort of tragic, fated to die, but didn't in one tiny little instance is such a lovely idea. I don't want you to be fated to die, Solanum. I'm pretty sure it was just straight on here, but I could be on the opposite side now, without knowing it. So I'll give the occasional check to the other side. Well, there's something. Something peeking. So yeah, I must have blown right past it. I thought the other tower was the other way for some reason. But it is not. You fool. Okay. So we should see the gravity crystal. I guess there's a door on either side. That's hilarious. Okay. I could have waited either way. There goes the sun station. Fascinating to know that that's like one of the first locations, quote unquote, that actually no longer exists. It's part of the cycle. Like it's one of the first things to be destroyed, I guess I mean to say. Alright. Columns coming over. Assuming by the sound. This is not one of the ones that I need to watch out for, because it's not broken. I must be forgetting which one teleports you. For some reason I thought it was the sand column that does it, but that's the Ash Twin Project one. So I'll just keep looking up. It must just be Brittle Hollow that I'm waiting for. That was such a silly slip of the mind there. I slipped on my mind's tongue. That's what my mind gets for panting. Let's see if this does it. There we go. Alright, now do not jump. Do not jump for any reason. I'm telling myself this. If you jump, I'm going to give you a short smack. Okay, I'm sure we read this, but yes. So that's where it connected. What are we going to learn in here? This is so interesting. You need to attach a room. Alright, we got another statue. And a scroll. With a scroll already in. Hang on, scroll. Alright. Where am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. It is funny how a lot of some of them are unique, but a lot of the Nomai names are like Root, Yarrow, plant-based things, and then on the other side, a lot of the Hearthian names are like Slate or Feldspar, so it's like plants versus rock. And I don't even know if that's like just a carbon-based life form joke. Full stop. The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the high-energy lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he is familiar with them. Alright, of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on, or in close orbit around, the relevant astral body. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the Hourglass twins are so close together that they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. Alright. Oh, there's an alignment detector. I wonder what that's after, specifically. Is that like the Ash Twin core there? I doubt you could get to it from 2 locations. Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? We don't need the alignment angle to be exact, it only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. Oh, I wouldn't know anything about that. I wouldn't know anything about accidental transportation. I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke. Okay, anything else to read here? We do have a projection stone, but seemingly no projector? Not a projector that I'm seeing, but I could take this out, back to the one outside. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Oh, and good morning, Kyle. I see you and an excited panda bear there screaming. I'm overjoyed at both prospects. 1 second, I'll be right back with you. Oh no, the panda has continued to scream. It's only screaming more now than when I left. I hope that's not an indication of Kyle's well-being in real time, though I fear that it must be. Alright, so let's take this back out, see if we can translate it. Though we might not need to, if it's just a projection visual thing rather than a... Good, there is a text wall. Here we go. Alright, I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Hilariously, I think we brought this same projection stone through, like, when we stepped on the black hole once, so we've actually read some of this. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Oh, don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. That's an order of joy with Pi. Okay, so I'm hoping we have what we need. Hey, ship. Goodbye, ship. Hoping we have what we need from the Black Hole Forge, and I'm hoping that will show up on our indicator now. I'm wondering if at this point I should just meditate and head back to the ship. I can't think of a quicker way to do it. It's theoretically possible I could get back through here to my ship, but what's another loop between friends, really? don't think I left it parked on the roof, but I will happily take it parked on the roof. I'm not sure how that happened. I won't question it. Small miracles. Okay, we're back in the ship. Lovely. That is great. All right. So, I don't know if there's anything else I need to really find. Like, there is a log in the old settlement. If I want, I think there's like an archaeologist achievement that you get for collecting all the logs and things. So I would want to get that at some point. I don't want to miss my opportunity to if ending the game lets me not come back to this point. I'm not sure if that's a thing. But if I can safely try for the end, I think we're kind of at that point. Let me refresh my memory here. We have to go first. There's several minutes of the sand going down. Perhaps 5, maybe as much as 7, before we can actually get into the Ash Twin Project Tower. Once we're in there, we'll have, say, 15 minutes left at that point. 15 minutes remaining. We need to grab the advanced warp core out of the Ash Twin Project, at which point the time loop is not running. Whatever we do in that loop will be the reality. So, with the advanced warp core in hand, I need to safely get back to Dark Bramble, make it through all of the Anglerfish, and I need to find the distress signal for Escape Pod 3, I'm assuming. I would love for there to be a way to work around that, but as far as I know, there isn't one. So I need to find Escape Pod 3, and then find where all the Nomai died next to that seed and fire a scout through it. Then I'll know where the vessel is. I have to safely make it to the vessel, put the advanced warp core inside the vessel. The time loop will still not be running. I'm assuming by this point I might have, 8 minutes left of life. And then I need to put in the coordinates in that little device on the vessel. And at that point, I have no clue what's going to happen. I think that's the sequence. I really hope I'm not missing something. Sorry to ramble at you there. I need to make sure that's in my own head, most importantly. So yeah, I don't know if it's kind of time to head back to Timberhearth and do this for real here. It may be. And I'm also assuming, say, I grab the advanced warp core, the time loop is not active, I then go immediately get eaten by an anglerfish. Will it take me back? Will it have pity on me? I must assume so. Okay. That all being the case, I think it might be about time. Since I have to waste this loop anyway, let me get one more look at everyone together. Now that it's not an accident. First time I did this, it was just a mistake. But I'd love to have a proper harmonic convergence here. In one of our last moments before the end of the world. Perfect, yes. So it will have pity. I canonically die, but I can at that point, on a meta level, restore my save. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Ooh, I can't wait to hear it. A fun fact about the banjo for after our journey is done. Almost. Almost got him. That is just so cool. That when you get far enough away, the picture is big enough you can see all of your friends together at once. Alright. Meditate until next loop. I'm making the conscious choice to engage in time behavior. Here we go. So, this might be it. Let's give it an actual, honest try. So, step one will be to get the core from Ash Twin, from the Ash Twin project. Let's see if that's possible. Step two, no fishies. No fishies, please. Ah, what a peaceful way to wake up. Alright, I have a couple of minutes, so I'm gonna say goodbye to Slate. I love you, Slate. Love you, Micah. I don't know if I remember your name, but I love you also. Porphy, of course, Porphy. Many kisses. Ruteel. Smooches for you. Marl, the woodsman, just an honest handshake, I think. Nothing more than that. Real firm, but nothing more than that. Niece, I'm gonna just nod at you. I don't want to interrupt. Love you too. And everyone else up the hill who's too far to say goodbye to. Alright, we did it. Now it's time. Oh, suiting up. Getting those chills that you get when you put on your suit for maybe the last time. Let's abort that autopilot just in case, as I am beginning to hear the boiling of the sun near my eardrums. Alright. Now we just gotta wait until we can get into the project. I'll see if I can find the sun station tower here when it appears. There's something peeking. This is so peaceful and yet very stressful. The impact, the consequences of what we're prepared to do, the amount of things we've learned in order to get here. It is a weighty moment. And yet it's just quiet, simple, lonely, one might say, in the way that all important things are. Nice to get a little peek at the quantum moon there, even briefly. Alright, there's tower number 2. So I just need to wait until the bridge is visible, effectively. Hey, Chert. Wink. Ah, he missed it. He didn't see my wink. That's fine. He's busy bongoing. It's no big deal. All right. I'm gonna hope my ship stays with me here, and let's go out. So, next time it passes, I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it next time or one time after that. Still got a ways to go yet. And I'm always forgetting which side it actually is. I know it's the side with the corpse. Rather nicely, kindly marking it for us. There's that quantum moon everywhere we look. Solanum must be watching our progress with great interest. Okay, I think it's this one with the little alcove. So I will try to stay under said alcove until the bulk of the sand has passed over. That'll be the quickest way for me to mess this up badly, is right here, being sucked up into the sun. Or sand, rather. It's sort of like the sun, it's less warm. Okay. So I gotta wait a second longer than I think I do here. Okay, I'm going all the way to the end. I am stopping the gravity, and I am opening the core. This is by far the most dangerous thing I've ever done in the universe. Like, not even close. I've literally flown into the sun before, but this is much, much more dangerous. project is no longer active. Whatever decisions I make now, oh, they stick. Canonically. Ship! Oh, ship! Alright, now I've got to get to Dark Bramble, and I have to make it safely through the Anglerfish. I'm guessing that music is because I took the core, and I'm not actually that out of time, I'm hoping. Okay, where are you, Dark Bramble? There we go. Okay, I'm accelerating toward destination. The most important piece of technology that's ever been developed in this solar system wedged into my armpit as I clutch the flight stick. Desperately. We're on the path of Escape Pod 3. Wow, the distress beacon actually goes along with it, doesn't it? That's kind of amazing. Adds to the, import. Shoot. That's not what I wanted. No! Got Monch. Thanks, Thumbstick. So now I'm actually dead. I have the warp core in my armpit as advertised, and I am actually dead. And there's no time loop. However, I won't remember that that happened. Technically. I'll just jump back to the previous loop before I ruined everything. So that's going to be my big problem going forward there. Is just getting past those anglerfish, but that was a great start. Resume expedition. I'm guessing that will take me back to that loop. Okay, we just gotta get past him. I think that's fascinating that you're comforted by tornado sirens and alarms. It's a fun character trait. And I don't believe I have, personally. But it fascinates me. Okay, so I have even more sand to get through this time. Since I'm not joking around with my Hearthian friends. But we'll just get through the sand. Ah, but is it sand? Or is it ash? This is a good question. I keep thinking of it like an hourglass. Pouring with sand, but why wouldn't that work? Just need to find someone's family urn and we could do some real good tests on this here. Oh no, maybe that's disrespectful. No, maybe yeah. Alright. So this is going to be the sad part. It's just the many minutes of waiting for the very quick anglerfish death, which is sure to happen more than once. So it seems like it's 3 rotations, right? Ember Twin begins the vacuum and goes around 3 times before the bridge is visible. Seems to be the idea. Sing a song to pass the time. If only I hadn't left my tap shoes in the other room. So here's the equator. The vacuum has begun. And I'm just waiting for that sun station, which should be peaking any time now. It seems to follow the topmost solar panels rather quickly. There's the second tower, perfect. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, so maybe 2 more passes here, we'll be in business. I will be right back, so sorry. Alright, so sorry about that. Looks like this must be pass number 2. So we're almost there. I'll be right back again. So sorry, I think someone's at my door, strangely. I'll be right back with you. Wrong door. Almost certainly. Okay. Keep moving, Ash. Move your Ash, twin. Alright, almost there again. Oh, I hope we can get past those anglerfish. I'd like to apologize both for me and my thumb, and then secondarily for my thumbstick, which... We'll get there. Alright, doors starting to appear. We'll take our position in the alcove. And we're ready. Alright. On the path again. So sorry for the delay. Here we go. This is such a beautiful sequence every time. I'm a little taken aback by it. One of the more interesting visual rooms of any game I've been in. Okay. Heist complete. Back to the ship. Find Dark Bramble again. Some way, somehow. Not sure how I always manage to lose it. Not a great ending to go grab the advanced warp core and fly directly into the sun with it. Not the best ending. Alright. Hello, Solanum. Good of you to be here. And good of you to be somewhere else now. Alright, signal scope out. Distress beacon. That looks like a pretty good lineup. Just gotta try to be a little bit extra careful. Okay, we've got the pod. I am putting this away. And I am following the lights. Equipping my scout launcher. All right. Oh, sorry, Nomai. That's indecent. Jeez. Just firing at their corpses. Okay. Come on now. Why? But why? Okay. I don't even know if he ate me that time. I think he just hit me. And we fractured. So there was try two. We got much, much further that time. Almost to the vessel, in fact. So in that one, when you go into that one, the anglerfish are right there with you. Yes, I see you there washing in the chat. Must be a leaf on the wind. Watch how I soar. That was so close. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your time that I care about. So the question is, do I have enough time to try it again today? It's too soon. It's too soon, Kyle, for me to answer you how the Reavers clean their spears. The pain is still too fresh. Run them through the wash. How dare you? No, I'm not joking anymore. How very dare you? All right. We know what we have to do. We very nearly did it. However, regrettably, I'm going to have to leave this for another time. I think we can definitely do it. I am slowly learning more about myself and the anglerfish. I think in one more or two more tries, we should really have something here. However, at this point it's 87 minutes in, and I'd love for the big finale sequence to be all together and not at the end of an 87-minute thing. So, for mostly that reason, let me try this again from scratch, and hopefully we'll have a nicely wrapped up ending sequence. And this will be our big cleanup sequence where we learned a lot of stuff, we got prepared for the ending, and then I failed twice to do it. That'll be canonically how it goes down. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your wash jokes, which I desperately needed. And I'm also filing a report with the police regarding. Expect to hear from them soon? No. Don't expect that. Okay. I hope you guys have a great Sunday. I do believe I am not working tomorrow, so I should be able to hopefully do this big finale sequence tomorrow morning. I will see if it's possible, and we'll get past those darn anglerfish. He tells himself. All right. Bye for now. See you soon.